I realized my microphone has been muted this whole time, so my bad. I apologize. Anyway, so we're gonna be, um, as I was saying, while you guys couldn't hear me, um, we're gonna be doing a lot of things to just manage the property, get things going, um, railroads, building my house, which you guys haven't seen, as well as um, finishing my wheat farm and probably getting a wood farm going as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We're gonna be getting started here in a sec. I'm gonna swap over to this, and we'll go ahead and get so. Oh, good lord, I lagged for a second there. Um, so this is my iron house so far. If you guys have not seen this property yet, it's kind of a hodgepodge at the moment. I'm trying to build bring a little bit of sanity to it. Um, anyway, this is my villager farm. Down there is my iron farm, that little square there, and then I got the wheat farm next to it, which I have not finished yet, and then my mob grinder. Um, and I'm working on getting my house built. I've been using a villager house for a very long time, and yeah, it's good lord, can't get through doors. It's not been fun. It's not enough space. As you can tell, I only have one block for a box for each thing, and I need at least a double box for each thing. So what I want to do is I want to get my house completely built. I'll probably put a basement in for storage of most of my materials, and I have the main floor for a lot of my functional items. Um, oh, well, they just made a baby. You saw those hearts there? They just made a baby. I'm going to really quickly pull up. All right. There we go. Just wanted to get that up and running. All right. So, yep, this is it so far. I'm not gonna wax any of these because I want them to turn green because I really like the look of um, the green bars in here. And I had the idea to start building everything out of iron because I AFK'd. Oh, I didn't know he could burn from that distance. Apparently he can. Anyway, so I AFK'd here for 6 hours. Let my farms just do what they would. And it turns out that I got around 25 stacks of iron. So I was able to make quite a lot of iron blocks, and it was awesome. Okay. Trying to figure out if I like it this way or if I want to have it just like two different slants and then meet up in the corner there and follow it down. Because this one goes down, up, then down, and then up. And then this would be up, then down, then up. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, gosh, dang it. Have any other blocks? There we go. No, there's no function to that whatsoever. It's purely aesthetic. Gosh, dang it. This is why I don't play FPS games. Well, I do play FPS games. I'm just not good at them. All right. So the upper room is actually going to be my bedroom. Looks very jail-like now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm thinking I'm going to put some metal framework at the top and then a skylight. Eventually, I want to see if I can replace all these copper bars with like the kind of copper that you find in what's the name of them? Those dungeons or whatever. All right. Okay. So, just trying to figure out what to do next here. So I can start building the framework for the roof, and then, oh, I thought it was gonna fall for a second there. And then like fill it in. I think I'm actually gonna do glass for the actual roof. Um, so just like glass blocks, I think. I think that would look nice. Okay. And then I'll just fill in all those empty gaps with glass, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of lanterns to go with this. I really don't want to add too much more to this space. I like the way it looks. I don't really want to make this like a huge like mansion. I mean, it's already made of iron. I think that's a statement of it on its own. So what was I getting? What was I getting? Oh, I need to make lanterns. What do I need? I just need iron and torch, right? Iron nuggets. So I definitely have enough of that. It's just a matter of, do I have enough charcoal? I think all my charcoal is in my other, or in my chests. Although I do have a lava farm now, so that I should be able to generate enough fuel to not have to use coal anymore. I'll just use all of that for now. What are you dogs doing? What are you dogs doing? Oh, good lord. Okay, okay. You don't climb in my lap. Not while I'm screaming. Yeah, go play. Go play. Get out of here. All right. I think I might add more of the chiseled stone brick on the bottom floor as well, just because it's on the top, and I think it looks really good up there. Anyway, kind of a side tangent, side point. Okay. We can make more if we need to, obviously. I do love that I can see really good with a lantern. They are insane. My dogs are nuts. Oh, I need to... I wonder if I can do that with that. It might look better with like a fence post or something sticking out from there. But I'll try that for now and see kind of how it sits with me. Only problem is in here. Can you dogs do that somewhere else? This is gonna break it, isn't it? Oh, I'm shocked it didn't break it. I was kind of doing that for science, like, Yeah, let's see if it breaks or not. Okay, so that's the entry space. So I'm thinking every 4th block. Or on the corner. And then one centered here would make sense. There's no center point there that I can go off of. That should be bright enough, though. Doesn't look like it's getting any darkness in the middle. I'm just going to get rid of all these torches real fast. Can I set it on top of things? Or, okay, yes, I can. And I think there's also no center point here. Yeah, there's no center point, so I'll just leave that. Okay. I don't have exactly 2 left. I'm going to have to go back and make more. All right. Chicken! All right. So, oh, geez. So I think that I need to obviously go make more lanterns to light up my room and continue lighting up. I'm also going to be building a basement, so I'm going to need to light up down there too once that's built. But I have to do some excavating first. Lord. My face is just itchy. Lord. I blame the dogs. Their hair gets everywhere, and I wake up and there's hair on my face because they decide they want to like cuddle up right next to my head. It's annoying, but it's also really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make all that into nuggets. I know I have nuggets in here, don't I? No, I don't. Must have used them all up. All right. Anyway, so I wonder how many lanterns that would make. 20? I'll take 20. I have enough iron. It's not like I'm wasting any iron. I mean, I have a literal infinite iron mine down there. And see, there's a hunk of iron going there down to the lava right now. The thing is, I do like the golems. I think they're fun to have around. Okay, I'm gonna need to put some lanterns outside this side as well. Okay, now I put it up that high on this other side, didn't I? No, I put it down next to the eaves. That's even the right word. I don't even know if that's the right word. Can you guys do that somewhere else, like the living room or something like that, instead of right next to where I'm working? Symmetry is important. All right, I'm going to make some stairs. Because not having stairs there is a pain in the butt. Okay. I also do need to get the glass. Okay. You know what? I think that's pretty good. I will take it. Gaming with Doc is rating. Hi, Dad. Wow, I didn't realize that, because that was like 2-second delay, not even. So either you're really fast. Well, it's going pretty good. Rating party of 39. I don't know if I can mentally handle that. Should be fun. Well, hello everyone from the Gaming with Doc channel. How are you guys doing? Gosh dang you! I'm in the middle of an introduction. He didn't even drop any gold for me. How rude. Anyway, I'm Panache. I am the son of. I'm the third and least known son of Doc. So, and my dogs are fighting, so I apologize for that. Guys, there's a whole rest of the apartment that you could do this in. I guess I'll introduce you guys. This is one of my dogs. He's the one who makes the most noise. Ah. Hello, One Metal Fist and Zach. Good to meet you both. Now, I had a plan for how all this was going to go and how I was going to do everything, but now I've the plan's gone out of my mind. I'm going to go to sleep. Well, the only one that doesn't have the family looks is Garrett. He's the only one who looks like he's from another country in comparison to the rest of us. All right. I guess I'll move the bed over. I guess I don't need to be sleeping in two different... I don't want to be staying in two different places. Sorry, Pops. Well, at least he fits in. His dance moves works with the family. Like, I mean, I've seen him do his little dances. That fits. He dances just as bad as the rest of us. Oh boy. So glad somebody clipped that because that made my freaking day when I found the stream again. Good lord, that was freaking awesome. Okay, I already got stuff of that. So yeah, this is you know what? I'd be very interested to see Robert do a tango. I think that would be really cool. Some very get smart action. Anyway, so this is my world. It is not satisfactory. I got a villager breeder over here with way too many villagers. Oh, good lord. I can't jump anymore. Stop making more. We don't have enough room for more. We have too many. And then there's a bunch in the corner that are going to explode if we let them out. We got an iron farm down there, and I've got a wheat farm started, and then a mob grinder. I'm pretty basic on my Minecraft so far. Just now kind of getting back into it. But... oh, it was, honestly, it was really kind of strange, because, they don't live in the same places as, they did when I left and got married. So it was very, like, there was a lot of, like the furniture and the Tupperwares even were the same. But then you you go to the rest of the place, and the rest of the place is just so foreign, you know. It's just odd. But then you have, like I said, you know, like my mom and dad, Doc and Mama Doc, they had these armchairs in front of the TV, like I guess like classic people of their age who just have armchairs that they sit in and read and stuff. And um they had these armchairs, and they've had these armchairs for years now, I guess, but they had just bought them when I had last seen them. And I don't know, it was just weird to see them still there, you know, just like it was like I was in the same place, but I wasn't, you know? So weird. Yes. Yeah, I try not to hold that over them too much. But at the same time, I'm also the first one to achieve the thing called divorce. So, you know, well, and you win some, you lose some. So, been a hard 6.5, 7 years. Okay, I think that's low enough. I will be. I will be. That's one of the reasons I'm, doing so much streaming is just, trying to keep myself occupied, trying to build something good, something positive in my life, and it's been pretty good so far. One of my favorite things is watching people on YouTube get mad at each other for no freaking reason. I posted a video where I used a diamond axe to cut glass, and one guy got mad that I was using a diamond axe, and I'm just like, dude, it's a video game. You're fine. Ugh. Well, how was the doc stream? I didn't get a chance to tune in today because I ended up sleeping kind of late because I was up way too late. So how was the doc stream? Yeah, I'm sure that my dad takes precedence, but I appreciate it. Blinding. Are you talking about like his stream was blinding? Good lord. Okay, I'm gonna need you to explain what do you mean by MMBM colors? Was this like something you guys paid him and then he had to do it, that kind of thing? If so, you guys are evil. Like I've seen you guys do so many things to him. It's actually really funny. You need to make more stone bricks. I'll have to go review the stream so I can see what you guys are talking about. Bright purple and bright yellow. Oh god. See, I like bright colors as much as the next guy, purple can be nice every now and again. Yellow, I'm not a big fan of unless it's the sun. Even though even then I don't like looking at it. But good god. Who paid to have him do that? I want to know this person's name so that I can put them on the ban list for when I have paid stuff like that. I want to know. I want the name. I want the name. Where's my buckets? I had buckets for them. Perfect. Oh, so it was you. Hello, Mega Meaty Bacon Man. Good lord. Okay, well, neon pink and green. Okay. Does the differentiation make a huge difference to Doc though? So I asked Robert if he'd be up for playing Minecraft later today, and he told me that he probably wouldn't be able to play till tonight because of how tired he was from the stream. But now I'm just wondering, is it because of that? Is it because of the colors? It wasn't. Oh. Oh. I mean, I can imagine that hurting your eyes after a while. I mean, I use very light texturing on Minecraft, but it's usually pretty easy to watch. You just upload your save onto his Discord server. I'll have to take a look. I actually don't have Satisfactory. Yeah, so Robert told me that he has this shader pack, and I used a different version of the same one. I'm gonna butcher your name, Andrestia. Um, He should not play in Minecraft. He should be. Well, currently he's actually working on editing a video for the Doc and Sons channel, which is I heard that he's gonna be coming out soon. Well, he we'll give him a pass though because my car broke down on the way home, and he and my brother-in-law bought me a new vehicle to cover for it. So I may owe him for the vehicle, but I'll take that and over I'll take that over the game of Satisfactory for a little while. Oh, good lord. What was I doing? I was doing something important. I know that, or was I? Those chickens are driving me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna finish excavating the basement. But I'll let him know that he should have gotten me Satisfactory. Yeah, my brother-in-law. So my car broke. So I live in Michigan, and Robert, Garrett, and my dad all live in Missouri. So I drove down to Missouri, which is about a 900-mile drive. I drove down there to see them on Christmas night. So anyway, I'll finish my story and then I'll answer that question. So I drove down there. I was driving a car that already had 200,000 miles on it, so it was already at its limit. The engine sounded horrible. Um, and so it's just like I knew it wasn't going to last very long, but I was just hoping it would last me like another month so I could like save up and actually pay for another car. But on the way home, the engine failed on the way home, and I wasn't able to, I basically got about 600 miles home, and in the middle of Illinois broke down. And my brother-in-law drove through the night um, to come help me out. He paid for the car, and then my dad paid him back. So now now I'm just paying my dad back for it, which I'm really grateful. I don't have to pay someone who's gonna charge me interest. But for the Doc and Sons channel, I believe we're gonna be doing a mix of Minecraft and Satisfactory. I don't know at what point I will be getting into Satisfactory, but I don't know. It looks fun. I've seen some good stuff about it. I just haven't actually played it. I don't know if she knows how to pick a man or if she just got really lucky on the first try because is that lava that I just saw dripping? But like I don't remember. So when my sister got married, she's 12 years older than me. And so I'm trying to think of how old I was at the time. But she got married when she was like 18. Oh, sup, bro? Anyway, so I was like, ugh, I want to say I was like 10 years old when they got married. Not even that. No, I would have been like 6 or 8 because they got married while we were still living in Washington, and I was 8 years old when we left there. Don't do it. All right. Well, that didn't work. I was 6. I kind of had the feeling. Oh, it's down here. I'm so glad it doesn't consume buckets because that would be very expensive. Anyway, so she was married when I was 6, which I think she was like 18 when she got married. So I have no idea if Britta's just good at um I don't know if she's good at picking a man or if she just got really lucky the first time around because, you know, that was that was a really long time ago for me. Oh, How far does this house go? I didn't think I built it this big. Oh, I'm digging too far now. All right. I wonder how a series would go of Doc teaching you Satisfactory. Reverse of the my dad played Dark Souls trend. Oh man, I would love to see dad play Dark Souls. That would be amazing. Um, Torture chamber probably. That's kind of what I was thinking for this basement. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna put storage down here. The basement's gonna have I'm gonna expand my storage that I have in there because I have like one box for each item type right now. So I'm gonna expand that. Probably have two full chests for storage down there for each item. This main floor is gonna have a lot of my functional stuff, you know, grindstones and stuff like that. And then the upstairs is just purely aesthetic. It has my bedroom and stuff like that. So, which I still need to go put a roof on. Do you get on the Discord often enough? Because I feel like that would be a really funny time. You just seem to me like I don't know. If I feel like that would be a really funny like event to do. Like I mean, imagine the YouTube title: Mega Mighty Bacon Man taught me Satisfactory. Why am I getting so many notifications? So I've hit the age apparently where I just get constant phone calls about debt relief. But I'm one of the few people my age in my country who is not, um, who does not have tax debt, and yet I still get messages about it. It's driving me nuts. All right, chamber for torturing items seems reasonable. Yep, I agree. I agree. Okay, okay. Hear me out. So I grew up. So Minecraft came out when I was 13 or 14 years old, somewhere around there. I don't remember exactly. I played it when it was a browser game. I also remember watching the Yogscast play the Tekkit pack way back when. Oh wait, my bed's upstairs now. Great. Leave me alone. And I remember the Yogscast making a factory that made cookies. Yes, diggy diggy hole. That's still one of the reasons I love Minecraft so much. It's just the memories of that. Um, but like that's what that's what I remember. A factory for cookies. I do need to make some doors. You're right. I actually think I have a few iron doors that I can put in. I've just been too lazy. But anyway, so that's been my experience. Is it my misc or my functional? Okay, there it is. Do I have any more iron in here? No, I do not. Probably got to expand my doorstep so I can put some pressure plates on, because I do like me some pressure plates. The only problem is I don't know, like, can zombies trigger pressure plates? Because I feel like that's a thing. I know villagers can. Yes, I agree. Minecraft is awesome. Hmm. I'm just debating if I want to. Don't tell me. Well, it costs me nothing to try it except for Okay, I've used pressure plates for iron doors before. Am I all out? Of course, I have to make more. Oh, good lord. So zombies can't. I don't know why I didn't see your message. It was like hidden between the Bacon Man and Adrestia. Huh. Okay. Well, I need to find another solution. Oh well. I'll use the pressure plates for something else. Probably like a TNT bomb or something to blow this whole house up because it's driving me nuts. Then again, I used all my TNT going to the nether and then died because I fell in lava. Okay. I need a buton. Oh. It only takes normal stone? That's BS. I feel like magma should be able to be burned. Okay. Fair enough. I will do that then. Okay. So, do you guys do this to Doc often? Just, you know, not telling him things that he should already know? How many? Why do creepers always spawn over here? Do not blow up my stuff. All right. All right. I need... Well, I don't need one for the bedroom because the bedroom has two other doors blocking it. So... Oh, did I only make... I only need one. Okay, cool. You bully into not building stuff or having playing mini games, or you just tell him and it doesn't matter. Yeah, you know, sometimes it drives me nuts because, you know, when I do interact on his stream, I message a little bit too much. Um, yeah, you know how much your strategic delays annoy me when I say something that I would think would be really funny? I'm just like, that's hilarious. They should say it right now. And so I comment it, and then you guys don't get to it for like 5 minutes if you get to it at all. And then it's just sad. All right. I need that still. Let's get all this other crap out. At what point is it strategic delays? No conveyors. That sounds like it's a bad thing. I'm out. Okay. Well, that's my issue. Like I don't have a sense of timing. I just I just read all the comments more or less. I think I'm gonna run down and get some more iron. So you guys just you make him not do things to bully him, basically. Like, I mean, that's literally what you just said, but I know I'm repeating that back to you, but you are just bullying him into not doing things. Good God. Good lord. Need to fix those stairs. All right. So I need to... Well, we're gonna now turn into the, You know what? Yeah, I see the merit in that. Oh, great, my lava ran out. Yeah, I see the merit in that. I definitely like using slabs. I just like for like the front doors or whatever, like especially when there's limited space like right here. That's the only time I really use them anymore. Or if I actually have a staircase that needs to go up and down. That's the only time I really use stair blocks anymore. I mean, depending on incline, I guess. Ooh, spiral staircases? That sounds cool. You should like take a screenshot of it and post it in Doc's Discord so I can go take a look at it. Because that sounds like it would look really nice. I play Minecraft very old school, and slabs weren't really a thing for very long before I stopped playing. So I mean they were there, but I rarely if ever used them. And that's honestly a lot of the issue with a lot of the things that were there when I was there. Like villagers were there. You could trade with them when I left, but I don't know. I just never did. Which song? Like just like the background tracks on Minecraft? Because they're probably the best thing ever. The only problem is like I heard from Robert that if I play the tracks on stream, that they will copyright strike it because it's in the movie, which I think is just silly. Diggy Diggy Hole. Oh man, there's so many remakes of that. It's all good. It's all perfect. Yeah, I would really love to get a mod that only lets Minecraft play the OG tracks. I'm sure there's something for that. I'm sure there is. Garrett actually linked a sketch of a creeper farm that where the skeletons kill the creepers and then so they can drop records. And I want to build that. It just looks so complicated. Like the picture looked very simple, but then thinking through, it, I'm like that seems so complicated, and like I'm just not quite there yet. I mean, as you can tell, a lot of the stuff that I have is pretty simple. And Steve chat on 12th of November. Okay, I will have to go take a look. Buckets. Charlie Buckets. Oh geez. So my favorite, I actually don't know the old Warcraft music very well, like off the top of my head. I'm sure if I heard it, I'd know it. Um, but if you're going into like Warcraft and the Warcraft like stories, I like my favorite story of all is just the story of Arthas. I mean, actually, me and Robert were talking about that just the other day about how um, Arthas is better than Anakin. So I'll let you guys debate that amongst yourselves, but you know, I'm tempted to agree. Oh, I didn't make him yet. I never got to play the OG Warcraft. Khadgar? Isn't that the mage? Archmage Khadgar? So, how many of you have actually like seen the Warcraft movie? Because I heard they were coming out with a second one. I just don't know if they actually have yet. Rick, are you talking about? Is he in a wheelchair? They're not doing any more Warcraft movies because I heard they were doing a second one. That was a while ago. I was actually like a little bit excited because the first Warcraft movie I thought was excellent, except for the Draenei Orc lady. You got Max all riled up now. Look at you. I think so. Max has this problem where if story goes in a way he doesn't a lot it doesn't like, he will just ignore that it exists. And I mean that in the best possible way, Max. I really do. Um, but you do tend to let's take I would agree with you tentatively just because I haven't seen it. I won't wholeheartedly agree just because I haven't seen what the deal is. Um, but I will say that um that Robert like especially like when it comes um to series that you like really like and then take a turn, like you'll just completely like decide that um that's just not canon and it's not good anymore. You do that if you do that every once in a while. The only place where I would agree with you wholeheartedly though is Star Wars because the new Star Wars movies are trash. That's something I could never say while married because my wife loved them. StarCraft movie, but then again, StarCraft Troopers already exist and it's pretty much Terran versus Zerg. So I haven't played StarCraft, but I've heard enough about it to agree also tentatively that that would be cool. I just what I really don't like is that most of the movies coming out nowadays are just remakes of old movies and all the video games that are coming out are just remakes of old video games. There's nothing new, there's nothing genuine, there's nothing, it's all just redone, rehashed old stuff. And that's where I really struggle with a lot of the stuff that's coming out currently is that, there's just oh good lord, I'm sorting it. It's just not new. So I think even a StarCraft movie being new would, would at least be something. So I'd be willing to take that. Am I gonna need a Khadgar wheelchair emote when I actually have custom emotes? Because I think that would be hilarious. That'd be fantastic. So I think the last good expansion, because it was the last one I played. You sent me the image in Discord. Okay. Khadgar, stand up, you fool! One second, I'm gonna. Okay, so one second, I'm gonna try to put this up on screen so you guys can see it in case you don't know what we're talking about. Um, No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so this is what that looks like. Oh, good God. See you, Bacon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good meeting you. All right, I'm getting rid of this now. All right. Okay, back to the game. Throw that in there. Good Lord. Well, I'm impressed with community. Oh, good God. I was just trying to open the door. Okay, Khadgar died? Good God. People warned you when you logged on you will not like this, and after some quests, you said it's floaty. So did he die, or... So he didn't die, he just went into a... Oh, God. You're killing me. I'm gonna have to learn from Robert how he used it, made his big sorter, because I've been having to sort everything by hand. Oh, I didn't fill in the wall yet. Good God. Pink mishap. That's the best term that I think I could have heard for just to describe that. That's freaking awesome. Nothing is cool, nothing or inspiring or awesome. It's all cute, childish with apologies. Copper golems. I have not heard of a copper golem before. I didn't know that something like that existed. And of course, there's a skeleton right in front of me that's likely going to try shooting me while I'm in my inventory space. I'm trying to hit a button. Leave me alone. Does someone want to explain to me copper golem? I try not to Google things during streams. Season 11? Okay, I'll have to look that up then. I know that in Doc's server, Robert had a pretty massive sorting area, which copper block pumpkin face equals golem. Okay. I don't think I have any pumpkins. I'll have to go find some. Oh, it's that little short little thing that runs around. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why I hadn't considered that. Go ahead and get rid of all that. Okay. So it's just he has an older way of doing it that just doesn't work as well anymore. Is that kind of what you're getting at? Because that sounds like what you mean. It's crazy what people are able to automate in this game. Like it's like I never thought of it as being that complex, and then I'm just coming back to all these tutorials. Okay. Anything from a chopper chest in the nearest 10 wood chest, but one of them has to be in the chest already. Well, one of the items has to be in the chest already. Okay. So if you just happened, so if you have an item in the chest, if you have an item in the chest that is not currently, how do I only have 8 stone? I thought I grabbed raw more than that. Did I put it back in the chest? So if you have an item in the copper chest that's not currently in, um, not currently, it doesn't currently have a location, will the iron golem still pick it up and try to sort it, or will it just leave it there? I think I just put it in that second chest. Okay, so you just need a chest that has no denoted area. To chain them? Like, am I reading that wrong? Or do you actually have to, like, chain them up? Or chain the chests? Okay. So it's something that I could definitely look into. I mean, I don't exactly like. I mean, you see my sorting system up here. It's not like it's incredibly complex. Define mumbo jumbo. Oh, I have 64 there. I've just been scrabbling for scraps. Good lord. All right. His name is so like okay. I need to understand this. Is there an actual character named Mumbo Jumbo? Is there Pulsesvi? Is so that's the person you were talking about who had the sorting system in season 11, and then Mumbo Jumbo's a different player. Good God, you can tell how out of all this I am, because I used to know like a decent number of people in the circle. I was, I mean, not to pat my own back, but I was one of the earliest Minecraft YouTubers. I just, you know, moved away from that because I didn't feel like I was good enough. Okay. Well, I've been trying to like so I've made a few tutorials about some things that I figured out, and I have a really hard time with people who go into creative mode and make stuff and then, you know, make a tutorial on it, make a video on it, without it having been proofed in survival, because things don't work the same way. Like so this iron farm down here, I watched a guy do a video on the same system. No, I have not seen the seen Impulse's water column. I'll have to look up Impulse SV. Oh, good lord. I had like maybe 250 subscribers, but back when in the day when that actually meant something. Lord. I feel like you think a little much of me on that front. Oh, good God. I hate that so much. There we go. Um, anyway, the guy who I modeled this iron farm originally after a YouTube video I saw. I don't remember the guy's name but I could probably find it if I looked. But he had if you do, I'll post them. If you do, I will post them. Um, so the guy had the same system for the villager scaring that I have currently. Um, but he had this fenced in area that was like maybe like 5 blocks wide, and so it just was not functional for actually storing anything. Um, and so what happened was because they spawned in an 8 block radius, they just kept spawning outside when I tried to use it. So it's just like I have a really big issue with uh, YouTubers who are putting out, information like that, acting like they're an authority, and then it just doesn't work. It's really frustrating, and like I don't have enough clout in the industry, let's say, to push back on that at all. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to utilize things in my own world, make sure they 100% work, and troubleshoot them until they work perfectly, and then I make tutorials about them. That's what I've been trying to do, but it's been really bothering me because I have to watch usually 4 different videos. This thing right here is the one thing that I have built that worked first try without me having to make my own tweaks. But the iron farm and the villager breeder, the villager breeder and the iron farmer are things that I had to really tinker with, and it was really frustrating. Um, but yeah, I made mine 8 blocks, like 8 blocks to either side of the villagers. Um, so it's a total about 17 blocks wide. Just interior space. Um, but it's just it's just frustrating because I don't know. I feel like I'm new to the space again, but I hold myself to a higher standard, and it's really frustrating. Yeah, there's some videos, and there's some videos that will, be honest with you and kind of tell you, the truth of it. But a lot of videos, people just like, oh well, it worked once and I got it on video, so therefore I can post it, and it's really frustrating. It's beyond frustrating for me. That's actually the very similar to my dimensions. My interior dimensions are basically the same as that. And then my outside dimensions, I think I just have it 1 block wider. I feel like I'm gonna have to go in like MythBusters and be like, well, that didn't fricking work. Oh, oh wait, I didn't mean to put flesh in there. I meant to put that in there and that in there. And I'll put the torches in there too. I don't need them right now. I feel like other people would just destroy would just run minecarts but I feel like I'm a little too lazy for that. So, okay. Thank you for that link. I will check that out afterwards. I kind of want to go through and, you know, yeah, that's actually one thing that surprised me about villager farming is that there's really no materials involved. It's very cheap. I don't know if that's all villager farming. Um, I know the village trading post is supposed to, I mean, obviously the setup for it is going to cost a bit, but I don't know. It was unexpected to me how cheap it was. One moment. All right. Well, I finally got good sleep last night. I've been sick all week ever since going and visiting the family, so I'm finally feeling a little bit better. So, but my sleepiness is because I stayed up till probably 6 a.m. Like I couldn't sleep because I slept till like 4 yesterday. It was Panache Tomfool. I believe that was the whole name. It might have been Panache underscore Tomfool, but Panache and Tomfool were definitely in the name. Help farm for your composter. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into something like that because I haven't gotten into kelp or anything like that. Um, so I really I mean, like a lot of things, I really don't know anything about it yet. So is that for a kelp farm? That video link? Hey, I might actually end up. I'm okay. Cool. Well, I'll take a look at it. Um, I've been sort of just making like tutorials of things as I figure them out. So I'll figure out. I'll probably figure out how to make that and then show it working in my world just to hopefully push a little bit more positive information out there because I feel like there's so many people putting out tutorials that frankly kind of suck. Okay. Oh, I have one more stair. Well, I appreciate that. It's always nice to have something be tried before, before it gets sent out. I try to do the same thing. I cannot tell you how much it frustrates me when, people are just saying, "Oh, yep, this works," and then it doesn't. So my day job is I work at a machine shop. I'm a machinist. Um, and it drives me to no end of grief when people claim, "Oh, this works or that works," and then it just doesn't. It drives me nuts. Like, because I mean, there's a lot of times you do something and it just okay, good. That's a good policy. I've been trying to subscribe to YouTubers who I feel like actually like do a really good job of presenting the information and stuff. But I've been finding like I'll subscribe to them and then I'll discover a bunch of things wrong with what they posted, and then I'll be like, oh well, now I feel like I was kind of bamboozled into the subscribe. Oh, good, man do men. Okay, I'll have to look them up. Good lord. Log ride. What does that do? Because I feel like that sounds like a log farm almost, but as far as I know, there's no automated way to automate farms yet. Wood farms anyway. Ooh. Moving all this stuff over is so freaking time consuming. Oh, good lord. Put that in my function blocks. Um, those can go in here. That can go in there. The anvil, the crafter can stay down here with the redstone. I already have a crafting table up there. Okay. So it's just so it's just for fun. Okay. Well, that's cool. I definitely need to add a little bit more, I don't know, just fun things into my world because all of it's pretty um functional at this point. There's really not much just cool to it. That's why I built the house the way I did, because I wanted to have some cool stuff. Um, okay. So were you on so you were on Doc's server? Weird that since moving here I haven't seen any pillagers. Oh, so you so was that your one of your first times playing Minecraft altogether, or was that just your first time playing with Doc? Oh, okay. Gotcha. First thing you did. Got it. I I remember the first. Well, then you're probably ahead of me on a lot because I mean, just by judging by the stuff that you've figured out up to this point, you're definitely ahead of me on quite a bit. That can go with me. The cauldron. I could probably make more of my lava farm. So I got 3 cauldrons up now. I just don't have enough source blocks. I think I only have like 4 source blocks in there, so I'm only consistently getting you know what? I want to set this up kind of like a kitchen. Okay. Yeah, that's actually that's something I've really struggled with because like I'll learn something that I want to do and be like, "Oh, well, I need to start a whole new world just to do the thing that I discovered that I can do." And then I end up, just wasting a lot of progress because I want to try something new. That's something I've always struggled with. I'm always trying to go faster and do newer stuff that I'm ready for. What do you mean? Yeah, so this up here was the first mob grinder I tried to make. Um, it did not work because oh, that was my alarm to wake up for the day. So this mob grinder didn't work because I didn't understand the principles of how they're supposed to work before I built it. So I don't have anything automated in there. It's all just water constantly flowing, and I thought, oh, that's about supposed to work because that's what I thought I saw in a single moment of looking at a different mob grinder. Um, so then I looked it up and saw this and realized, oh man, well I was completely wrong. I wonder how much chicken I made. Anyway, so I've been trying, like I definitely thought about like, oh man, I built this whole thing. I'm gonna have to find a whole new place to settle. Yeah, I used to play nothing but peaceful. Um, and I don't know. This time around I just didn't want to do that. I don't know why. I don't really know have a good reason, but yeah, I just wanted to try doing it the way it looked like everybody else was, I guess. I don't know. What, I can switch to peaceful? I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, if that's what you mean, yes, I know I could do that. But I don't know. I've sort of learned to deal with it how it is. Really? I didn't know you could switch between creative and survival. Good God. That seems like it's a little makes things a little too easy. Gonna be honest with you. Okay. Evidence that my mob grinder works a little too well. F3 and F4. Oh God. Oh, no permission. I'm not allowed to. I still haven't defeated a shulker yet. The one time I went down to that area was with my brothers and we got killed almost instantly. We actually made a video on it. So that'll be coming out at some point. I think it was a pretty good video. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I think I might have disallowed myself some permissions. What's the news? Please tell me it's my old videos, because I will totally post that stuff. That'll be epic. Oh, good lord. Yep. But you're on peaceful mode. You shouldn't die. That's the thing. You shouldn't. And yes, I say shouldn't. Hi, Sam. Oh, good God. Okay, so all the Percy Jackson videos. So wait, they still exist? Okay, Sammy, you get your scratches. You get your scratches. Yep. Oh, Indiana gets your scratches too. Come on up, Indy. So I got two dogs. That's cool. So this one's Sammy, and this one's Indy. Well, if you can find the Percy Jackson videos, then you'll be able to find the MC1 videos. Like I feel like those. Hey, chill. Oh, I forgot that I have hot chocolate. Delicious. Been so busy that I haven't had my hot chocolate. Oh, right, I was gonna go to bed. Yeah, if you are able to get those videos somehow, I mean, they were um yes, I will absolutely do that. They deserve all the ear scratches in the world. They're good pups. I love those pups. They've been one of the only things getting me through all the craziness going on in my life. Gotta make sure you break those every now and again, because you get a lot of XP from all this grinding. All right. I definitely don't think Percy Jackson video. So a little bit of background. Yes, I used to make Minecraft videos back in the day, and back in the day, I was just like I was a really big fan of two things. Percy Jackson. I read those books religiously, and I was also a big fan of oh good lord of Stargate SG-1. Those are my two big things. Like I loved them. And so I made videos of me uh, playing Minecraft in a Percy Jackson world that I built, and videos of me in a Stargate world. Which the Stargate world was pretty fun because I actually like had a mod that gave me a Stargate. Yeah, it's just the only reason I'm not able to remove anything is because it has hoppers that pull out, so I have to like destroy them or stop the hoppers. And that's the only reason that I have um had any issues with that. Okay, what am I doing next? I'm getting sidetracked. Just a few more, and then I can burn down this house. So there is a secret way to know that you have too many arrows. And I'm pretty sure I've discovered it. Can it almost reach it? Can it reach it? Oh, I think it did. I think it did. So I think I want to disable my chicken farm for a little while because I have a lot of chicken. So I'm wondering if I could just open up that side panel and just spray them everywhere. Because I remember I used to do that like in solo worlds. I would go into creative and I just fill up a box full of chickens and just make them explode out across everywhere. I wonder if it would work over here. Because there's just so many in there. It's ridiculous. And I've got it automatically like... So I have tons of chickens in here. Like, I don't even know how many. But, like, it's shooting several eggs a minute at least. I'm not exactly sure how many, but, you know, several. And then... I have no idea how many are in there by now. I know they're supposed to grow up like every 20 minutes or so. Holy crap. How do I have that many feathers? I was going to stop and eat some chicken, and I didn't. No. Hmm. Trying to figure out how I want to sort everything because I already have things completely not sorted the way I want to have them sorted. But okay. I made these forever ago. The only problem is they don't explode, so I don't know what I did wrong, but oh well. Oh, do I not have space for the one last little piece of stuff? Just trying to think of what I want to do from here. Because, I mean, getting all this stuff sorted is pretty much what I wanted to do for the day. Like, I didn't have a huge plan. Although I think I should go back to the Nether again. I did break my portal, so I'm going to have to build a new one. Maybe I can build a portal room down here as well. I feel like that would be cool. Okay, so I'm going to have to put down a new chest for feathers. Okay. Do I have a box just for spider eyes? Now I'm thinking about it, I get a lot of string, but I get very few spider eyes. Ooh. I just don't know where to put the rest of this stuff. I'll just dump it in here for now, I guess. Oh well. Food first. Food. There we go. I'm also interested to know how much metal I have gotten from the golem farm. See, that works pretty well. I feel like that works really well. Whew. All right. Well, that's everything transported over from the old house. I know I had more signs than that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and build a new nether portal. Well, that's convenient. It'll make my doorstep look extra cool. It'll be in the back. Right? I could have done that one block lower. I think, in fact, I think a tunnel going down to it would have been kind of cool. It's a little late now. I'm not digging it all back up. I don't even have a diamond pickaxe, so I'd lose all that obsidian. But that should be in a different place than my old portal was, because I destroyed my old one. I feel like I need to go on an expedition. Why did I put that in there? I'm going to put that back. That would make sense. That would be logical. Okay, so I need to make stone to stone brick, and so I'm going to build a little bit of a fortress in the nether, so I have a little bit of place to hide out. Okay. Need to get stuff for cobblestone. I left my lava down here. My singular buckets of lava. Singular or 2 buckets or whatever, however you want to call it. No, that. I'm not going to invest the time to double smelt. Not right now. I'm good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a full set of iron everything. So I don't take my nice diamond gear into the nether. I feel like that's always a good idea. That's cool. It would be really cool if I could actually, have all my old videos. That would be really cool. I mean, that is the most OG Minecraft content that there is. Like, I might not be able to get the world back, but like, you have to go years back. I mean, that for me, that was 14 years ago that I was making those videos. 14? Is that 14 years ago? Gosh dang. Hey, girl. I know. I know. I know. Whoa, buddy. Get off the top of your mom. Hey, Samzy, come on. Come on up, buddy. 2012. Okay. So that's 14 years, almost exactly. Well, it'll be 13 years. Like 1 month past. All right, so where are my sticks? I know wood farm so bad. I have not been. Stop it. Because like if you're going like 2026 minus 12, then it's 14. But I'm like, no, apples to oranges doesn't work. Where's an axe? Previous page. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Why not? Oh, I need lapis. I remember when me and Robert and Garrett were all building a Minecraft world, and I wanted to build everything out of lapis because it was like a really cool color. Yeah, I usually just make I get a big square of land and then like every other block I put a tree down and then I just put the torches between them because when they grow they completely block out the light. Um I don't need blast if I'm going to the Nether. No, can't blazes do blast damage? I'll do it. Well, let's see what it does. Let's do protection 1. I prefer protection. Okay. Feather falling, though. Samzy, please don't, buddy. Unbreaking or knockback. I feel like knockback's going to be a lot more effective, especially... Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to have to build gold armor because I remember last time I went to the Nether, this actually became quite the conversation. +2 mining efficiency. Awesome. Efficiency 2? +5 efficiency. Nice. Um, Last time I went to the Nether, they actually a bunch of piglins got after me, and I was informed that it was because I did not have any gold armor. So I'm gonna probably try getting a gold helmet and see if that makes a difference for me. I'll be able to try it, and then I will let people know how it works. Or I should just split it. What am I doing? Come on, make it easy on yourself. No, they need that. Unless, or should I build an iron fortress in the Nether too? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'll go down and get some more iron from the golem farm. I'm gonna do it. I made the mistake though of trying to sleep in the Nether like my first time over there. I tried to put a bed down and tried to sleep, even though I know I've done it before. Like back in the OG days when the Nether first came out, I tried putting a bed down there, and it was just it was just like an oh duh moment, you know, very frustrating, very frustrated at myself. But yep, I blew up. The whole house that I built around the portal blew up. The portal, luckily, was fine. But yeah, that did not go well for me. It did not go well at all. Ugh. Okay. I feel like a chest plate would be the. Well, I guess it shouldn't matter, right? Like a helmet versus a chest plate. I'd rather have the protection of a. Hmm. I'm breaking two and I'm breaking one. Fire protection. I'll take fire protection. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. So I can repair those. That's good to see. That's good to know. I haven't really done much about repairing items before because the anvil was still so new when I last played. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and leave all these here. I know they're still mostly used, but oh well. Where's all my torches? There we go. I'll just take a stack with me. So the goal is to not die this time in the Nether. Hopefully I don't appear in a forest again, because last time it was, all forested. It wasn't really that nice. I didn't like it very much. Okay, so go ahead and drop that. Where's my minerals? There. Okay. So, Robert, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you do find... Oh, good lord. Hey, give me that gold chest plate. Oh, he actually gave it to me. It's almost broken, though. Wait. I only get +6 armor for... can I repair it? If I can repair it, then I'll just use that. It's pretty much the same. Enchantment cost 4. Why is it enchanting it? That doesn't make sense. Well, I'm gonna go kill a bunch more creatures and... Of course, they're all gone right now. But I can hear a spider. I can hear a spider. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not working all the way across the board because it's not source blocks. Oh, wait. I get XP from killing cows. So I will kill this cow. And the other cow. Not just the men. The women, too. Oh, God. This is not what I had in mind. Hey, that worked out. It's for spruce, but it works really well. You need to plant some to plant. You can either wait or use bone meal. Well, I have tons of bones. You're still here? Oh, well, hi. It's good to see that you're still here. Like, I know that in Doc Stream it's a little more active, but I'm used to playing completely alone, so it's nice to have a few people to chat with. So glad you're here. I just made myself seem a little pathetic there, just a little. But I think I was saying to Robert, I don't know if I finished what I was saying, but Robert, if you do end up finding my videos, I'll just do a live stream where all I do is where all I do is just watch my old videos. I'll do that totally, 100%. So I can't enchant it right now because I don't have any gold. You made yours a little smaller on the woods, so you can just stand in the middle and chop on and bigger on the outside. Okay. Well, I will take a look at that. I don't want to watch it during the stream, but I will take a look at that and then figure it out from there. Um, but yeah, thanks for the videos. I'm really excited to take a look at them. That's actually something that I've struggled with is, getting up to speed with everything that's occurred in the last 5 years, 6 years, 7 years since I played Minecraft. What am I looking for? Plants. Yes, that. Okay. Cow farm. Okay. Yeah, I was watching him. He has like three different names, so I never know what to call him. But you guys call him Robert, so I'll call him Robert. Um, so I watched Robert build a cow farm on our shared server a little bit ago, and I never got to check out how it was completed, so I'll have to take a look at that. For like picture frames? I didn't know you used leather for picture frames. Why am I going in here? There's nothing left, I think. Yeah, there's nothing left. Oh, they're item frame. I gotcha. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Makes a little bit more sense now that it's been explained. I gotcha. All right. So we got iron, got some glass. Although I'd love some copper bars instead. I'm gonna see if I have any left. So it kind of like matches my current house. Oh, it would be really cool is if I built a replica of my current house in the Nether, like with the portal in the same spot. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, so I have protection 1. I have +6 armor. This has just plus 5 armor. So is protection 1 just +1 to the armor class? Okay, I'm just gonna. So I only lost half an armor point on my actual chest. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that other one here then. Save it for another time when I don't have an iron chest plate. I think I have all the materials I need. Let's see what happens. I'm probably going to die, and if I die, I'll probably just walk away for like 2 minutes. Just be done. Wait, is this the same? Okay, so it actually did not move the location of my Nether portal. So that makes me wonder, what happens if I destroy this portal and move it somewhere else? Will it still connect back to my original portal? Hi. You're not creepy at all. But yeah, this is the hole in the ground where my bed blew up. So yeah, that was fun. Well, here is me thinking, oh, there will be a separate space. Lord. There will be a separate space where I can, build new because it won't be the same portal. But no, it's the same exact freaking portal. Looks like there's no good way to cut these. It's the same whether I use an axe, sword, or... Well, actually, I didn't try a sword. Well, it's literally the same across all four, so it's just a pain to get rid of. Okay. That's cool. So the biggest issue I have with the location of this portal is that it's really hard to find my way back from anywhere else in the world. Um, like, this is a very dense area right here, and so getting out of it is like a maze. It's really, really frustrating and really difficult. Oh, nope. I I've been using I didn't good God. I haven't used them previously because well they didn't exist before. But I've been using a lodestone when I need to go out traveling. And it's pretty easy to make. Like I was surprised at how easy it was to make. I first heard about it when Garrett made one and was telling me about it and good God. Keep on hitting the wrong stinking button. Well, so much for the building everything out of iron idea. I kind of just ignored that. I will dig out these walls and put the copper stuff in, though. One good thing about the Nether is that creepers don't spawn, though. Oh, I thought I saw something behind me for a second there. All right. Now I just need to top it off, and then I can move on to doing other more important things. Nah, I don't really feel like topping it off. I'll come back with like glowstone or something and top it off with that. All right. I don't know where I think I'm going. I swear that sound kind of freaks me out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go back and get rid of the rest of the stuff I don't need because I'm not gonna lose a stack and a half of iron blocks. Wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't have any. I should bring... I should at least bring my bow. That would make sense. I can hear a piglin. Wait, did he just come through the portal? Because he was holding netherwort. Stop looking at me. Oh, they give me the heebie-jeebies every time. And yes, I use the term heebie-jeebies. Hmm. No, I don't want to use up my lanterns in the nether. I like my lanterns too much. Alright. Back to the nether we go. I don't know why I'm going back. I just feel like I'm a masochist at this point. Honestly, I should make TNT just to bore through all this. Just find the way out and then lay down TNT from where I'm at to the entrance and just blow it all. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I have plenty of TNT. I have plenty of gunpowder. I should be able to make TNT easily. I say should. I wonder if TNT reacts differently in the nether. Or how pissed off everybody, all the monsters will be if I do that. Do I have any sand even? I have one block of sand. This will be my second time running to the nether with a ton of TNT. Last time I went to the nether, I went with a stack and a half of TNT because I was mad that they had killed me in the nether fortress. And so I went there with a stack of TNT with this idea that I was going to blow up the nether fortress. And, well, it didn't go well. So I instantly fell in lava and died, so... But I'm wearing a gold armor now, so I should not be attacked. Well, that was dramatic. So yeah, now we're on a quest for frickin' sand. Like, you'd think I'd be able to find better things to do with my life. I'm sure this village doesn't like me very much because I literally just stole one of their people not long ago because I needed villagers for my breeder. So that was fun. Uh, I only hit him to get him out of the way, I promise. I don't make a habit of hurting horses. Come on. The great sand quest of 2026. We will all remember this day. If you guys remember this day any more than 5 minutes from now, then I'll be shocked. I have no idea how much TNT I'm gonna need. This looks like a good sandbar. I think once I get rid of this sandbar, it'll be more than enough. So I posted a clip of me dying to a bunch of piglins, and somebody commented saying that they attacked me because either I mined iron or I wasn't wearing I mined gold or I wasn't wearing gold. And my question is why? Do they like gold or they just not like if I'm wearing gold, it's obvious I mined gold. So therefore, why would they be upset if I mined gold and why would they attack me if I mined gold? Oh, good lord. Yes, I am the youngest of Doc's kids. I am 28 years old. My Garrett is 2 years older than me. Well, he's a little more than 2 years because I think he's 31. Um, and then Robert is 10 years older than me. And Britta, then we have Britta and Christy. Britta is 12 years older than me, and Christy is 16 years older than me. And you're trying to get rid of an ocean? Good God, that sounds like a lot of work. Thinking too deep into what? Oh, the pigs doing and the gold stuff. Just like, well, I expect on some level this makes sense, you know. Um, well, on one side, it was it's nice because I kind of get the unconditional love that I feel like, the eldest children don't get as much of. Um, but at the same time, I feel like because of everything going on with the eldest children, the older children, um, uh, a lot of focus is put on was put on them because they needed different help than I needed. I'd like to think I was a very easy child. Um, like I would get myself off to school. I would get all my homework done. I even worked a 30 hour a week job during high school. I kept myself occupied. And I mostly stayed out of trouble. I say mostly because nobody ever completely stays out of trouble. Um, but I was pretty easy other than that. Um, so I don't know. Like there was upsides and downsides. I definitely would have liked to have some more one-on-one time with my mom and dad, but having four other kids, it's hard to give that one-on-one attention, especially when, me as their child, I'm kind of giving them an excuse that they don't need to give me that attention because I was usually like as a child pretty independent. So it's just one of those things of it's just a weird family dynamic and no two are the same. I know there's sometimes when like I have friends who are, the youngest who were doted on endlessly and pampered as can be. Um yeah, well Robert, he was, the big brother. My sisters were both married and out of the house when I was pretty young because I mean, obviously one of them was 16 when I was born, Um so Robert, he was the one who was always, there. Except for like 2 years. He went on a mission for 2 years for our church. And then when he came back, he was just, he was I called him Robbie when I was younger. That was my name for him. I called him Robbie. Um and we just hung out all the time. He was, and I don't know if my parents ever got after him about being a bad example because I don't think he really ever was a bad example. But you know, it's just it was cool having being close to my older brother like that. I'd like to say that me and him were probably best friends up until I met my wife, and then it was her, and well, now things are different. Trying to figure things out. I think I have enough sand. I'm probably good now. Um, Probably not. I probably won't move closer just because I have two kids with my wife, and so unless my kids were to somehow move to Missouri, which I very much doubt, um, I probably won't move until they're 18 and are able to make the decision as to where they want to go in life. Um, Luckily, you know, I could get a flight down to see them if I wanted to for pretty cheap. Flights to Missouri aren't bad. Or, as I proved this last holiday, I can drive down there. It's just, a whole day of driving and that's not fun, but it is what it is. Um, but yeah, I want to be with my kids. I had two daughters. They're everything. They're the world, and I haven't been able to see them in a while because of issues between me and my wife. Yeah, well, I appreciate that. It would definitely be easier if I could move down next to my family, but yeah, I helped bring them into the world, so I will definitely do everything I can to be a part of their lives from here on out for the rest of their lives as much as I can manage. Good God, that cacophony. Yeah, so the divorce proceedings are pretty recent still, so I I haven't been away from the kids for incredibly long, but it's I haven't seen them probably since the week before Christmas, which is almost 3 weeks now, I think. Well, kids aren't easy, but they're worth it. I do miss them though. They're like my little best friends, you know. But not much that can be done about it right now, other than figuring things out as we go. All right. Yeah, it's like I can understand a man being in that position where he just, you hate your ex-wife, you don't want to be around him. But for me, it was different. For me, it was, I was still in love with her. I still wanted to be with her, but she didn't want to be with me. She wasn't in love with me anymore. So there's not much I could do. So it sucks that your dad wasn't there for you, though. That's the kind of thing. Like once you're a dad, you gotta kind of stow your pride and stow your own personal issues and be there for your kids. That's your job. So it's hard to. Oh, great. Oh, I thought I was done for there. Yep, that's true. Like I think about my kids every day. There's not going to be any time in my life where they're not a big part of me. So I'm sorry that your dad wasn't there for you. That sucks. No dad should do that. Here I am blowing stuff up, and I still don't know the way out of here. Finding the way out of this area has always been really difficult. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. I want to try to at least have, so I don't know if you're in the States or not. I remember my dad has a lot of viewers who aren't in the States, but here, um, I mean, I still don't understand all the rules, but you can either have partial custody of the kids, or you can have no custody of the kids, or you can have no visitation, or there's a lot of different things that can be done to impede your ability to parent. And I just want to make sure that I get the chance to. You're from the Netherlands, okay? Yeah, I don't know anything about the Netherlands, but um, I just want to make sure that I'm able to be there for the kids as much as I can while they're. What the heck? That's a lot of XP from that. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm there for them during this time of their lives, but of course, my wife is using every legal avenue she can to block me from seeing them right now, which sucks, but she has the freedom to do what she wants to do, whether it's right or not. You know everything, like actually, or are you just messing around? Okay, so that just goes straight back. Oh, that's a lot of netherrack. That's the goal right now. I mean, like, I think she's a good mom. I don't want her to lose, to not have custody of the kids, so I don't want to go for full, but I just... So, so do you two have like a little club or something going? Like, you just like meet up on Tuesday afternoons and discuss Doc? Good God. How do I get out of here? I've gotten out of here multiple times, and yet every time I try, I can never figure out how to get out. There we go. Finally. Well, that's cool too. I mean, Tuesday's Doc Book Club would be cool too, but I can accept, you know, on stream discussions. That's cool too. It's through here, right? No, I'm not gonna be able to get away. Crap! No! Oh! Okay. Yeah, she is. I'm not really sure what all is going into how she feels right now, but yeah, I hope it goes away soon too. Perfect. I think this will be a very easy to follow path. That is, unless there's lava in it. Oh, I thought I was going to fall back for a second there. Trying to figure out how to pen this in. Really? Okay. Should be a little bit better. Now back to the hole I was digging. What is all that ethereal looking stuff? Why do I have this feeling that if I were to jump into that purple stuff that I would float? That's probably a really bad idea to try. Come on. I just want to get up. All right. So okay. I might be wrong, but I feel like you're quoting it, and that is just the creepiest movie known to man. Though we all float down here. Line. Oh, that's not TNT. This is TNT. Feel very Aussie when I say that. Yeah, throw another one in there for fun. So I'm within proximity to get hit. Tim Curry IT is the best. Oh, it. Good lord. I don't know why I read it as IT. What the heck? Okay. Is that the old one? Because I remember watching the old. I have not watched the new one. The one that came out recently. I've seen. There was one that I saw that was. Hello there. Um, I mean, I obviously don't remember the actor's name, or else I would know what you were talking about. Okay, then I'm probably thinking of that one. That's gonna make this the whole thing a problem. Yeah, like, and I'm not a big fan of like, well, I do like some horror films now. Um, and when I say some, I mean literally some. Like, I like, some slasher films are fun, but Bill Skarsgård. Okay, what am I doing? Here I am trying to light a TNT with chicken. Depending how spicy it is, it might work. Yeah, so I haven't seen the new ones. I saw the old one, but like when I was a kid, I don't remember if they if I just snuck out of my room or something and participated in watching these movies, or if or if they told me I could or whatever. But they were watching like The Ring and The Grudge and all that, and this was when I was like, I'd like to say I was like some of the time where between the age of 6 and 10 years old, and I watched those movies, and it was terrifying. It gave me nightmares, and I just couldn't. I actually didn't get nightmares from it, but I did get nightmares from The Grudge and from The Ring, and it was just really really bad. Um, Great. So anyway, I had nightmares for years over that. I would not watch any scary movies if it was scary at all. I wouldn't watch it. It was really bad. Okay, and then so if the Tim Curry one was from 1990, that was only 7 years before I was born. That's not too long. Oh, hello, lava. Did they just have random lava pockets? I used to run a bookstore with Robert. That was his job before he started doing video editing and stuff like that. Um, and we sold a lot of Dean Koontz books. I didn't get a chance to read any, but I was always interested. I always wanted to. I just never got around to it because at the time I was, you know, a very busy teenage, early 20s guy, and I had things to do, and I didn't have time to read books. What, the 1991? Like I said, it's not too long ago. I'm gonna piss off so many Endermen right now. Sorry, guys. Did it kill him? I think it killed him. Have you ever played the game Slenderman? I think it was called Slenderman. So in Norway, do you speak Dutch in Norway, or do you speak Norwegian? Like, shh. Oh, I almost had him. Ugh. Netherlands, you speak Dutch. Oh, and okay, Netherlands, right? I got Norway and Netherlands mixed up. Okay, gotcha. Because my bloodline is, from what I've heard, pretty heavily Norwegian, um, Welsh, Norwegian, a little bit of Irish and Scot in there, from what I've heard. So it's hard to tell exactly, just because my dad was adopted into his family bloodline. Okay, so there's a little bit of it in there. Okay. Whoop, okay. Hello, lava. Well, that's a drop. All right. Where's the rest of my stuff? Where's the rest of it? So I'm missing my shovel. Well, have a good day, Alessandro. It was really good meeting you. Thanks for hopping into my stream. Oh, I didn't realize they were two different ones, because I always assumed that there was either Latin-based languages or Germanic-based languages. I didn't realize there was like a third split in there. Good Lord, well, go get some good rest. Have a good time, and I will see you next time I'm online then, hopefully. That would be fun. maybe I won't die between now and then on this stream, I mean. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing. Where's all my TNT? I don't have my TNT. No, did I lose all my TNT after that? Okay. I am trying to jump and then read chat at the same time, and it's not doing me any favors. Okay, that guy's a grass block. That guy has weeds, so they don't have my TNT. So is my TNT just gone? Good lord. When you're trained on the other side of the when you're on the other side of the country and a train infrastructure collapses due to snow. Good lord. I'll be honest, I don't know what 20 centimeters is in inches, but it sounds like it's at least, 6 or 7 inches. I was at work the other night and they randomly just dropped another like 4 inches on top of us. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what that is in centimeters, but it's a good amount. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, that's a pretty good ratio. So I had approximately 15 centimeters when I got like the 7 or 8 inches or whatever, 6 or 7 inches. Wait, no, I'm thinking of it wrong. My brain's not fully functioning yet. I've been sick the last week. Just trying to figure out a way not to fall down here and not die. Ow. So we're testing something here. I was told that if I wear golden armor, I won't die. They won't aggro to me. Why is that guy freaking out? Calm down, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. He doesn't look like a zombie. He looks like a normal pig, just as in a person form. Like, these ones have skulls sticking out, so you can tell they're zombified. Hold on. Look at that enchanted sword. Is that my sword? That might be my sword from last time I was in the Nether. So luckily, I work 20 minutes away from my home. So I just get in the car and I just drive there, and if it's snowy, I just leave like 20 minutes sooner. So I don't usually have any issues with driving. With getting to and from work or getting home. So, geez, that thing's creepy. Um, what the frick? I just said you were creepy. It was not a mark against your character. I don't have my bow anymore. I can't shoot back. I wonder if there's a boat that I can make that go in lava. Throw gold at the gas? Hey, that'd be funny. Let's try it. I feel like either this is gonna get me killed, because then I'll get aggroed by the zombie pigmen, or... No, I'm gonna try on the zombie pigmen first. Well, they didn't seem to care. I wonder if I have the space to... No, I don't. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Just making a chest so I can make them into nuggets. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. If this gets me killed... It's through that... Oh. Okay, they don't seem to care. So what's the deal here? Okay. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But I feel like this is a trap. This feels way too Admiral Akbar to me. Oh, good lord. I don't need all this netherrack. Am I not throwing it all the way in? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be happening right here, but I'm feeling very nervous about the... Okay, this feels... This feels like you guys are trying to get me killed. But you know what? I put disposable armor on for a reason. It's now in a chest. I wonder if I can get away with killing a zombie pigman if I have golden armor on. Here's the thing about me. I'm fine with traps as long as they're funny. I just need to know how to make it work. Okay, well, I'll go back and grab it then. There were some guys in the castle who were dressed in all black. I'm wondering if they're the right people to chuck gold at. Feels too much like being in a Piglin strip club, but so not a Piglin. Whoa, 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 whoa! Shit! That moves a lot faster than the overworld. Hey, if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness, it's actually kind of cute. Oh, thanks, man. That was actually really cute. And he gave me obsidian. That's really cool. Uh, I just... I didn't expect it to be that adorable, and he just stared at it like this is the best thing I have ever seen. Okay, well, so they always give you obsidian? I guess that's the next question. Oh, I went a little too far. Whoop. Okay, so there's a chance of getting obsidian and a chance of getting other things. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna go get a bunch more gold ingots and bring them back. Because gold is a lot easier to get a hold of in our world. Well, I should say the overworld. You know, I'm gonna call it after D&D style. This is one of the levels of the 9 hells, and then that is the material plane. I like that. Okay, didn't I hop straight down? Ow! From up here? Yes, I did. This whole area, like, they have improved bath salts. Like, what? Like, I feel like that was intentionally confusing. This is the hardest part about this place is it's not flat and continuous like like the overworld. I've been hearing a lot about Hermitcraft, so I guess I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to start getting into watching some of that because Robert, when I was starting to come back into playing and streaming and making YouTube videos again, he was like, well, you know, when you were originally making all this stuff, that's when all these guys were meeting up and finding each other for the first time. So you were literally right in the middle of it. So I'm like, okay, thanks for rubbing that in. If I just stuck with it then, I could have been a full-time YouTuber. Okay. Summaries of Hermitcraft. That's kind of that I'll be honest with you, that seems a little silly to me how there are channels that will do summaries of other channels that do things. If I understood you correctly. Well, now I have way more netherrack than I'll ever use for anything ever. Okay. Well, fine, if you put it that way. Last night I had to go on a... Well, so what season are they on now? Is it season 11 now? Okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm just curious, like, do they have oh good lord. I completely forgot what I was gonna ask. Never mind. It'll come to me if it was important, which likelihood is whether it's important or not, it won't come to me. So oh yeah, I did ask that. Okay, so 11 seasons right now. So I have a lot of catching up to do if what you if Lord. 11 seasons. How do you know you've been doing it for too long? No, I didn't mean to do that. Sounds like you both have the same idea. So it's not just like rewatching a TV show. You can't just watch all of it over again. I'm just so mad that all of my TNT just disappeared. Oh, whoops. Well, this should definitely help the lighting situation. Okay. Sounds like a good place to start. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I'm definitely like, so I feel like there's two different ways that I'm behind in Minecraft right now. There's the social side of things where there's the people who've been interacting for now over half a decade that I have no idea about. And then there's the actual like function of Minecraft, like all the updates that have been made. So I have a lot of things to catch up on. I think this place is well lit enough. What do you guys think? I'm definitely gonna have to go back and get a little bit more. And then I can't wait for all these bars to turn green. Like, I love the look of the green copper. Can I, like, take a bucket of water and just dump it on there and turn it green instantly? Okay, what am I doing? What's the plan? Okay. I do need to go finish putting glass in the roof real quick. And then... Oh, I need to... Good lord. Alright. Now I won't get rained on. Not that I think that makes a difference at this point, but hey. Now I just need an iron block to fill that in, and then we're good to go. And then I do want to go back to the nether and get some more glowstone, because I want to do this with the floor above as well. And then I want to redo at least some of the floors, some of the like walkways in town with glowstone. I wonder if there's any recipes that use glowstone. Glow item frame? That sounds cool. Is there nothing that you can do with glowstone other than... Okay. Redstone lamps and respawn anchors. Okay. So... Oh, the respawn anchors are for in the nether specifically. Because you don't have a bed. Okay, that makes sense. A glowing farm. That's just a lot of things that I just don't know how to do yet. Like, did I place that block already or did I get distracted? I placed that block. I'm good to go. Yes! I did one thing without getting distracted. I just got distracted after the fact. So I will go ahead and throw that back in here. I do actually need to make myself another torch. It's not torch. Ugh. I need to make myself another pickaxe before we head back to the nether. Oh, what am I doing? I need the iron first. And I'm really curious as to... Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. And, I'm guessing, trapdoors over it if it's in the ceiling will also work. And I think you said that you can make... Where's my string box? Where's my string? Alright. Make string into wool, I guess. So yeah, that's something that I've never even thought of trying before, so I have no idea how that would work, so best of luck to you. Maybe it's something I'll tinker around with as well at some point, someday. Who knows? I'm a very decisive personality. I hope you've noticed that. I'm very decisive. All right. Well, that's a lot of wool. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I can make red carpet. Oh my goodness! I have so much red dye in one of these chests. I think it's this one. I'm gonna have red carpets everywhere. Okay. Now I have a ton of that carpet. Okay. Oh, and I don't have any more. Okay. This place can be bougie as heck. Let's go. Yeah, World of Warcraft is one of those games where, like, I never got into it as much as Robert did. I think it's just because I was a lot younger at the time, and I wasn't allowed to have an account until basically I could pay for it myself. Which, no problems with that. But I just never really got into it as much. I think it was more the novelty of it for me, just the enjoyment of being able to, see it, and it was like enough like D&D. You can use leaves to make a border on the carpet? Huh? Good lord. I just like the idea of having a red carpet in my iron house. Putting on top of my lodestone too. Good god. I'm carpet hungry. Did I need to find my pressure plate that I dropped. Okay. I like it. There's freaking Enderman everywhere. Good God. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff in the nearest possible chest. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe this one. Yep. Just gonna throw that stuff in there so I don't lose it all by dying in the nether. And I'm just gonna go get some glowstone. I don't play WoW right now because one, yeah, it is a huge time sink. But at the same time, like I am far enough behind the times on everything. Like I think the last time I played, I think I had a level 90. No, I had a level 110, I think. Because I remember I played in the expansion where Varian Rin died, which best death in all of World of Warcraft history, I feel like. Um, the best the Robert actually said it in a way that I like the first time that For the Alliance didn't just seem like a pale, imitation of For the Horde. It was actually really cool. But anyway, so I haven't played since that expansion, but I don't know. I really liked it from what I did play, but I mostly just liked replaying the old content and well, part of it is going to be like if I ever got back into playing it, I would have to sink so much time into getting weapons and gear that were even close to the same level as as current. And then at the same time, I don't know. It would just long story short, it would be a lot of time, and then the money investment to buy the new expansions and play and be able to play it monthly is just not something I'm able to do right this second. But I will eventually re-download it just because all the old content is still so good regardless of what the new content looks like. Okay. Now I just got to get to a glowstone patch that's close. Yeah, actually, like that's one thing I don't like about how they handle new expansions because then I mean, I know it's kind of essential at this point to in order to be able to get a new player base and have new people get into the game, but it's just like you put in all this work and all this time into leveling up your characters all the way from like I mean, I know this first occurred in Wrath of the Lich King when they had the Death Knights that were just automatically high level, and it was kind of frustrating to me because good lord, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out marking my path here so I don't get lost again. um I really struggled with the idea of a Death Knight just automatically being level 80, because originally the idea that was put forth when we were talking they were talking about Wrath of the Lich King coming out. Robert and I were kind of, head canoning it and talking about it. And of course, it's a long time ago, so I was just a kid at the time. I didn't really think about much about it. I mostly just listened to my brother's opinion. Um, um, but they just skipped the levels. But Robert's original idea was that Death Knights are fallen paladins, and so therefore, in order to be able to have a Death Knight, you have to have a paladin that's level 80 who will then be killed and become a Death Knight. And so that's the idea I went into it with, and then oh gosh dang it. And so when that wasn't the case, it was like, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I'm willing to let it slide for this one class or whatever. And it was fine for then. But then it kept going, and then the next time it was like, oh, you can get one character free to this level, and then the next time after that it was, oh, you can. Oh, yep. There's a mute button on top of my mic, and it's very sensitive. Can you hear me now? I don't like the idea of mining that anymore. Yeah. Anyway, I was just saying that I feel like the mechanic of you can have one free character up to that level just kind of took away from the progress you'd already made. It was yeah, it's an abused mic. It's been through a lot. What's up, my fellow pigs? Don't do it. All right, well, have a good one, man. I'll if I got a chance before work, I'll play with you a little bit before then, and then I'm actually working another shift on Friday night as well, so so Saturday night I'll be available all night to play as well if you want. Yeah, so yeah, it definitely doesn't take away all the progress, but with a lot of issues that like with the new gear sets and everything that are out, with every expansion, it renders a lot of the old stuff either useless or less useful. Which, I mean, that comes with every expansion, but I don't know. I just feel like you put in a lot of effort to find gear and build up characters over the years, and then having new people come in, or there were times when I made brand new accounts. And switched to brand new accounts because then I'd get a free boost to this level, and I wanted to have a free boost to that for a different character or whatever. And it just felt kind of cheapened a little bit, the leveling process. But like the skins for it, yeah. I think I remember that. Like again, I understand that it like as, a mechanic of keeping the game relevant for new players, it's important to do that kind of thing. It's just it made it hard for me. Like, okay, well, I just put all this time into leveling up a character, power leveling this character up for the new one, and okay. And I'm sure that's just a thing that people had to get used to. That there would be some people who were boosted and didn't know better. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not going to die today again. Yeah, my opinion on things might be a little skewed just because I've been out of it for so long, and I was never a part of a raiding guild. I only saw things from the outside on that, um, and from like grinding content. And so maybe from a raiding perspective, where you have people like you can get people up to level quickly so that they can. So I think it might be easier to deal with from a rating perspective, just because a lot of people, and maybe in a rating perspective, a rating side of things, have boosted certain characters in order to be able to have a character that's relevant for a certain raid or a certain niche that they need to fill. And so I don't know if that's the case. I mean, I might be speaking out of my butt here, um, but I can see that being possible, and that in that case it would be very positive. Um, where I was just more seeing it as the personal indignation of, hey, I just put all this time into leveling up. Why are they able to just come in here and just, be here and have it all? So just a little skewed perspective, I think, from on my part. Don't I have to have a bitch next to that though? No, I'd rather just use glowstone. Okay. I remember so Robert used to be like one he was a pretty high ranked tank in his server. I don't remember exactly what rank he was, but it was like second or third or something like that. Anyway, so I remember him doing a lot of raids, and I like to watch him raid occasionally. I wasn't allowed to very often because I was often like because I was still school age and I had to go to sleep early. But I still enjoyed watching him, and I always thought that it was fun. Um, and I always kind of had this mindset of, oh yeah, it'd be really cool if when I was older I could raid with him, because I had this mindset of, oh, World of Warcraft's gonna be around forever kind of thing. Um, But if you think that Robert's fun on stream, you should see him as an older brother. He was a great older brother. And I say was, I mean he still is, but it's just different now that I'm an adult. Hmm. Robot the AI. Why do I feel like he wouldn't appreciate you telling me that? I didn't want to let that Enderman in. Now I feel like I have to harass him with it. Like you've given his younger brother a tool. I'm gonna... Even when it's lit? Better not be when it's lit. Okay. It's 3. That's 4, so it'll be there, and then I'll have another one next to it. All right. Well, I made a mistake in filling all this in already. Ugh. Ugh. So I gotta go back one more time? Well, then I'll have to do lighting in the roof, too. So... Trying to think of how much I'll need. One of the shorts Robert did with voiceover, and someone said it was another one of those crappy AI videos. Oh, man. Yeah, I can definitely tell he's not going to like if I use that. So I'm going to do it extra. That sounds awesome. I feel like carpet should break your fall to some degree. Hold on, hold on. Did I just see a pigman go into my... Well, you're not aggro, so... Oh well. I just don't know how he got in. Do piglins just randomly appear in through your portals? Okay, well that's fair. Yeah, that's a trick I've seen before. I just don't ever do it. Then I'd have to actually remember to bring a bucket of water with me. Yeah, I had so I had a little bit ago. I built a portal to the Nether, and I went through. I was wildly underprepared, but I escaped back through the portal. I was being chased by a bunch of piglins, and then like two of like the baby piglins followed me through the portal and just pinned me up against the wall and kept killing me. And the thing is, my bed was right next to it, like so I kept respawning and dying instantly, like over and over and over again. Drove me freaking nuts. Teaches me right for putting my bed right next to the portal. I heard a sound, but I can't find it now. Okay. Glowstone. Those little things scare me more than any other mob, I swear. Like the baby zombies and the baby piglins. They scare me more than any other mob. That's why I'm gonna wear nothing but gold armor for the rest of my life in the Nether. I wonder if they react the same to netherite armor. I still need to figure out how to even make that. That's a new thing since I last played as well. Oh, that doesn't look risky at all. The thing that bothers me is that all of these piglins have swords. So I know I'm just dead. Damn, that's bright. It's kind of hurting my eyes, actually. Come on! Alright. I feel like that should be enough for me to get the roof done, but... I feel like I need to bring a little more just in case. Did I leave a gold ingot in here, or did I... I'm pretty sure I took it out. Yeah, I took it out. Alright. And there's a lava flow almost killed me. Alright, well... I think that's all the glowstone I'm probably gonna need. I think. Maybe. I just need to finish that one little section of the floor and then add a little bit to the roof. I'll need more at some later point, though. But... And then I want to make a bunch of trapdoors to sort of cover up the roof where the glowstone peeks through, so it looks like a finish, like a trim almost. I think that would be nice looking. Like, how can I murder this thing without the parents knowing? They scare me and I don't like them. Okay. I did not look at you, I promise. So many Endermen here. It's ridiculous. There's more Endermen here than in the end, I'm pretty sure. Come on. Thanks, I appreciate that. Enjoy your movie. Have a good day. It was great meeting you. I will probably be streaming for another 30 minutes or so, because I do have to get dinner. I wasn't planning on streaming this early initially, um, until I was informed that Robert would be able to attend my stream. So I was planning on streaming a little bit later. So let's push my timetable up a little bit. But I'll be hopping off for a little while so I can actually go and like make dinner. I was planning on making food when I received the message from Robert. Um, anyway, so I will be hopping off for that, and then after I'm done with that, then I will either be editing videos and posting videos, or I will be hopping back onto stream until I have to leave for work, because I usually have to get ready for work by 8, which would leave me 3 hours between now and then. So I really probably won't have time to stream again. Probably post videos. Ugh. But so typically my work schedule, like I get off work by 6, I sleep from 7. I like I'll be home by 6:30, let the dogs out, get something to eat, sleep from 7 until 1 or 2, and then I stream. But I will be trying to stream more often, considering it's um just considering how much content I'm being able to put out as things stand. But I've had a lot of fun being able to stream tonight. This is today. I mean, this has been a lot more fun streaming than I've been able to have in a long time. So I thank all those of you who have been willing to hang out and watch the stream, and I hope you guys are having fun too. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Yeah, so it's definitely source buckets. Definitely a source bucket problem. Which, now that I think of it, I should be able to easily fix because I have literal source buckets at the bottom that I can just transport straight up top. Okay. I am going to go get some more wood, though, because I want to put some trapdoors on. Actually, I think I'm going to put some on the glass, too, so it looks more like a skylight. I wonder how a birch trapdoor would look for the upper bedroom. Samwise, what's the deal, buddy? You all right? Yeah, I know. I know. I know, pups. I know. Hey. Can't just climb in my lap. Doesn't work. I want to see if that's enough. I really don't want to be spending a bunch of time out here putting that together. Although, if I have a certain set time frame for how much time I have left on today's stream, then I maybe will set aside a little bit of that time to build a tree farm, because I've not been doing that. They're like shooting out of there. There's just too many of them. It's a problem. Well, hi there. So quiet now. It's so quiet. I can hear the heartbeats in the walls. Okay. That might be enough. Maybe. Okay. The only thing I don't like is those exposed portions there, but it's only 2 spots. So I'm going to leave it for now and think about it and see if there's any way I can make it better later on. Ooh, I actually kind of like that idea. Literally an open skylight. Okay, now I just need to get more. I love the look of that. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. Just need to get a lot more birch. Well, not a lot, but, you know, about how much I had one more time. And I think I'll have a birch farm, too. I think I'll have to have one of each type of tree eventually. Um, Up till now, I've only really ever used, um, what oak. I've really only ever used oak. Birch is not something I've really ever used because I don't really like the look of it naturally, but they've made a lot of adaptations to it that, excuse me, good lord, um, that look pretty good. Um, So I think I'll have a farm for that, a farm for this, a farm for spruce. And then if I can get dark oak as well, that would be awesome. Because I do like the look of dark oak. If you've ever like seen real like black walnut, that looks good. Like in real life. I'm talking about real life here. Like black walnut looks amazing. If what hadn't already been spoken for, there was a time when I worked with a tree cutter for a while. Um, and we had to cut down a walnut tree at one point, and that there's this guy who wanted every little piece of it, and I'm like, I just want one. I don't quite have enough for a birch farm yet, but I can start it. The problem is with the farms I build is that they don't self-propagate very well. With how much space I have between the trees, they don't grow enough foliage to actually drop saplings. So it can be kind of difficult to maintain a farm. But it's all just about making sure there's enough room in the top. Bye. Oh, that didn't work. I thought it was gonna be all clever. So, well, out of the goals today, we did not do the wheat farm. We did not finish the railroad, but we finished. We got a very good amount of progress on the house, and I'm very happy with that. Although I really should. Hmm. 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 Okay. Gosh dang it. No, it has to go there. Okay. And then I wanted to put like two armor racks right there. So I need to figure out how to make armor racks because I've never done that before. Oh, it's actually pretty simple. Just need some of that stone that I squirreled away in the basement. Perfect. Perfect. So I'll grab this leather armor. I didn't have a leather breastplate? I feel like I'm gonna have to make one. Okay, and then I'll put my iron armor on there, and then I'll wear my diamond armor. All right. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Ooh, I need to make some item frames so I can hang some weapons on the wall too. Like on these blocks here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't have any leather really. Okay. So it seems like plenty of sticks. Let's go ahead and put 2 up for now. I'm not going to worry about trying to get all the leather and everything for that right this second. Let's do 1 there. And we'll do my sword. And then 1 there. We'll do my axe. Oh man, this room's getting a little bit better. And the reason I chose the axe is because it's the only other weapon-like item that I have. Because a pickaxe is not a weapon, most definitely, but an axe, that can be a weapon. I wish there was something down here that I could do to make it look a little better. Maybe if I make a walkway down the middle of this stuff, because this is supposed to be like kind of a darker, creepier space anyway, with the nether portal and the warped trapdoors covering the lights. I feel like this is definitely supposed to be a little bit creepier, so I'm gonna dig into that a little bit. It's very well lit though, so it's gonna be hard to have that aesthetic. Okay. And then you know what? I'm just throwing this out there. I'm trying it out. Yeah, it looks like pews. This looks like a church now, except with chests. I don't want to do anything else to the ceiling, so nothing can go on there. Okay. Nether quartz, can I do it? Can I place this? I don't think I can. I want to go to the crafting table and see if there's any way I can make it into something placeable other than making it into a block. So it's only a quartz block. Okay. So I got 3 blocks of quartz. That's not worth it to me. Those quartz bricks look awful nice, though. Hmm. What is that? Okay. I think that's good enough for now. I'll keep pondering how to make it look a little cooler. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that. Um, Go ahead and throw that back in there. Garden stuff. Take the torches out. That's not garden. All right. I'm gonna check the iron chests one more time, and then we're gonna be winding things down. But when I say iron chests, I mean the. Oh man, there's a bunch more mobs dying. I mean the iron farm. I actually feel kind of bad because I like the golems. I think they're cool. But that is one of the features of my channel. If you watch all the way to the end, you'll see the channel features include golem abuse. So, dang. And I wasn't even in this chunk for a lot of the time. Whoa. I'm going to fill my... There's chicken? What came first, the chicken or the zombie? No one will ever know. I do like that I have a completely hands-free system for getting all of this stuff. I mean, I just need more of these systems so that I can just focus on building and making systems rather than focusing on the systems themselves. Because I fixed one little problem with my golem factory, and it fixed everything. Where? I thought I had a separate chest for my string, but apparently I don't for now. So, I guess it's going in there. All right. Well, guys, that is gonna be it for me for today. I do have to go get some food. I have to get a shower and get ready for work. And then I want to have some time to relax before I go to bed. Uh, well, I wish I was relaxing before I went to bed, but no, I will be relaxing before I go to work. Um, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. It's been a lot of fun being able to have people to talk to and be able to, make some more progress on this stream. This has been something that's been a dream of mine for a long time, and um, it's really cool to see some progress being made. If you guys are here and you have not yet done so, feel free to follow me on this channel. The name will be changing soon. My username is Panache. It is a classic name for me. So that will be changing, but everything else will stay the same. So if you follow, you'll be there when that happens. I also have a YouTube channel called Panache under the name Panache Tomfool that you can follow, where I post video tutorials as well as just fun clips from the streams. So follow me for any of that, and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube as well. And I will see you next time. I'm gonna go get some dinner because I'm hungry. All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye.